Morning guys, back to Boddington's this morning. Hope you all had a nice Christmas. Yeah, first of all I'd like to just thank all of the people that viewed my video, the last video. Thanks ever so much, and thanks ever so much to all my subscribers as well. I really do appreciate it. Overwhelmed really with all the viewings and the subscribers and all the comments as well, so thanks ever so much. Secondly, I'd like to wish everybody a happy new year. Today is the 29th, so we're not far away from it. I did attempt to film the Christmas match up at Boddington that the Ringers organised, and the footage I had to start off with wasn't particularly good. I had a bit of a problem with my camera, and two, the fishing for myself was diabolical and it really wouldn't have been good for you either. Boddington beat me up again. It always does. It seems to be my nemesis of the fishery, but there we go, I will conquer it one day. Anyway, we're back to Boddington's today for the Ringers Pairs. Like I said to you, it's Sunday the 29th, and it's another good turnout. You see them all down there in the car park. So yeah, it's just going to be the same format as before. It's going to be myself and my partner Mark Leader, unless I'm lucky enough to have a third partner like I was last time. And we're going to be drawing highs and lows. I'm on the highs this time, as I was on the lows last time. So I've never been over in the sailing club, so I wouldn't mind drawing over there just to see what it's like, but I'll go wherever I pull out. As you can see behind me, the reservoir, there's a little bit of wind on it. The water's up quite a lot from last time, must be up a good sort of like 3 or 4 foot. It's very overcast, so I don't know how well this is videoing, but hopefully you can see me okay. So yeah, it's looking okay. I think there was a match on yesterday. It's only one with 40 pounds, so I don't think it fished particularly well. So perhaps they'll all be hungry today with a bit of luck. Anyway, I'm going to go down and go to the draw. I should film that for you, and then I'll come back to you soon.
Trot off. I know we've got a full house today, 30 pairs, so the pegging will be a bit tighter. 450, 380, 345, 300, 210 for the top 5. The sailing club, if you draw over there, take your van to the car park. You can't drive up to the sailing club and come back, so you'll open the gate to let you barrel through. We're going to fish 10 till 3 today. If we do get to 8 fish, obviously please use 2 nets, yeah? Don't want to see more than 8 fish in 1 net. Stephen will read out the section splits if you're interested.
Right, zones are 8 to 9 on the sailing club, 99 to 110 and 85 to 98, that's the top zone. Bottom zone 69 to 83, 54 to 68 and 2 to 15 on the down.
Right, high numbers first then, yeah.
Right, I'm fishing high, it's called highs first, so I'm going to go in there and try and get my ticket. As before, it's a bit of a scrum. I say it's a full house today, it's 30 pairs, 60 anglers, so that's good. So, let's see what the bucket gives us. Right, getting closer now. Like I said, I'd like to go to the sailing club really, but we'll see. There's a bucket. Morning, Steve. Morning. Everyone else looking at me. Snowy. Here we go. Let's have a look. See what we got. Right, the big reveal. It is Sailing Club 7. There we go. Hopefully that'll be okay. Right, here's my partner's reveal. Come on, Mark. Oh, it's torn it. It's torn it. That's a good sign. 14 on the dab. Yes, that's where I was. Yes, excellent. Well, I've got 2 good draws now, so let's hope we catch a few fish. Well, yeah, a little bit of a change. Obviously, I'm over at the sailing club. What you have to do is come out the main car park and then drive round to the car park the other side of the reservoir, and then I think we've got quite a long walk. I think previously you was allowed to sort of park up in the sailing club, but for whatever reason, I don't know if the fishermen have upset them, but they won't allow us to park up there now. So yeah, so we've got quite a long walk, so I've got to get all my tackle out of the car now and then get off up to the swim. So yeah, once I'm up in the swim, probably a bit out of breath, I'll come back to you. Right guys, well this is me for today. I'm here now, I've managed to get all my tackle set up. It is a bit of a walk, but I would say no further than if you're on the other bank and you're walking up to the hundreds. So yeah, it weren't too bad. like I said, I've never been up here before, so I was quite looking forward to coming up here, and I've managed to draw it. So looks completely different really to the rest of the reservoir. I don't know if you can kind of see, obviously it's yeah, quite a narrow walkway. Looks almost like a traditional kind of sort of lake sort of venue. I've got Adam Wakeling to the side of me there on peg 6, and then there's another chap just up there on peg 9, so I don't know his name, but I will get it a bit later on. But yeah, also, and I do apologise, I forgot to say well done to Adam and Steve for fishing a faultless match up at the Christmas match on the 27th up at Boddington. So well done, guys. They both got a single point each, won their sections and won the match overall, so well done. I just hope he doesn't fish quite so good today as he's next to me. So yeah, I might learn a thing or two. But yeah, so this is yeah, this is me for today. This is me set up. And yes, peg 7 over on the sailing club. That's what I'm looking at out there. I've got Adam very close to me there on my left. I've actually got a bit of room to me right. So yeah, there's a bit of luck. There might be a few fish over there. So yeah, so it's not too sad. I think the form is that there's been a few fish come out of here. So hopefully I'll have a few. And obviously my partner Mark Leader's on peg 14 on the down wall. Once again, that's had a bit of form as well, so hopefully he'll have a few. So we might have a bit of a chance. But yeah, pressure's on now because we've both drawn decent pegs. So anyway, I'll yeah, we haven't got too long now, so I shall come back to you once it's the all in and I'll start fishing. See you soon. So I'll feed him a short line now. It's just out at 40 metres. Just put 3 feeder falls out there. So I've done it for all the other matches. Didn't have nothing on it on the last match, but the others I did, so it'll be a throwaway line, there's no harm in doing it. Now we're going to go out on my long line. I'm only fishing that, starting off at 60 metres and then we'll work our way out. Right, come back to you in a bit. Right, about an hour and a half gone, and yeah, I haven't had a pull yet, unfortunately. Adam Wakeling to my left's his first cast. He had a carp, and he's just had a roach, which he wasn't too happy about. And Gary to my right, he had a carp on the first cast, but he's had nothing else since. I don't think anyone else has caught anything along the sailing club. That's it, and they're the only pulls. So, but yeah, I'm still quite hopeful. I still feel as though it's a good peg and there's some fish in here to be had. So I haven't heard anything from my partner, so I'm assuming he's not caught anything yet on the down wall. I don't think that's fishing particularly well from what I heard earlier on, but there's been a fair few fish coming out in the 50s. So yeah, over on the other bank. So yeah, it's fishing half decent over there. Anyway, I'll keep going, hopefully come back to you with a fish. Well, a bit of an update. 2 hours have gone, I've not had a pull, and yeah, there's been no more fish caught along this bank for at least an hour. So Adam beside me's got 1 carp, 1 roach. Gary to the right still only got the 1 carp, and apparently on the end peg he's got 1 carp as well. Peg A, I think that's called. I haven't heard from my partner, so I'm assuming he hasn't had anything. I don't think the downwall's fishing. All the fish seem to be coming out in the 50s, 60s and 70s. I think there's some people along there with like 4s and 5s already. So yeah, that's fishing quite well. So, but yeah, which is it didn't in the last match. So yeah, so that's where we're at in a minute. I've now worked my way out to about 85 metres. So yeah, and I'll probably have to just keep going out at the minute. Yeah, it's not a good sign when you've had a couple of fish and then all of a sudden, you know, nothing. I was hoping, because obviously Adam had 1 and Gary had 1, and there'd be a few fish about, but no, it's just gone quiet, so that's not a good sign really. But we'll keep going, hopefully we'll have 1 or 2 pulls with a bit of luck. So I shall come back to you a bit later. Well, it's just gone round. That's my first cast out at 85 metres. Matey boy just to me right, Gary, he's just had 1 as well. 1 or 2 fish out there now. Pulling back alright as well, so hopefully it's an half decent one. Partner's just had one as well on the down wall, so that's quite good. Make sure I get this one in and get it in the net. Hi Jeff, how you doing?
How many is this?
This is the first one.
Oh, is it?
It is, yeah.
Right, oh, well, we've walked past.
Yeah, I know.
He's just had one.
Yeah.
Walk past you, you can have one. Wake up,
Jeff,
can have one. As soon as we get to him.
don't go any further. Just stay there.
I'm open to offers.
You're going to catch a fish now.
you just stay there, don't go any further. You just keep the luck with me.
Now there it goes.
It's landing it at the moment.
Yeah, I am, yeah. You can in net, got to get caught up. Right, let's go out there and get another one. Oh, a bit more of an update for you. You know, I went out on that long line again for about 45 minutes, didn't have another touch. And during that period there's been one more fish caught, which is a chap, just 2 pegs, he's literally just putting it in his net now. So other than that, we've got a guy right on the very far end peg that's got 4 fish, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of us along here that have got 1 fish, and then the guy on the other end peg, Gary, he's got 2 fish. So anyway, I've literally just put my short line out, so just have a look and see if there's anything on there. I shall give that half an hour on that short line. If I have nothing, then I'll go back out long again. So it's always worth a little look, because you just never know. So hopefully, with a bit of luck, there might be a few fish sat on there and it'll go round. Alright, I'll come back to you soon. Well, a bit of an update. We've got just over an hour to go. I've not had another pull. I think the majority of everyone along here now has had at least 1 fish. Apparently there's a guy further down to my left that's had 2, and there's a guy just past him that's had 5. And then I've got the guy just to my right, Gary, that's just has had 5, and the rest of us have just had 1, and obviously Adam's had a roach as well, which he's not too happy about still. Yeah, other than that, it's fairly quiet. Obviously I tried my short line for half hour. I did have a tiny liner actually, yeah, nothing come of it, so I've gone back out on my long line now. So I shall give that a go for another 40 odd minutes, and then I shall have one more chuck after that if it don't go round, and yeah, probably go out about another sort of 10 yards past where I am at the minute. I'm at about 85 at the moment. So, but yeah, that's it really. It's yeah, it's fished pretty tough. Thought it was going to be a bit better than this actually up here, but it can be a bit bitty up here. You know, sometimes it produces quite a few fish, and then sometimes it's like it is today. So, but there we go. My partner I know has definitely had 1. But I think there's been quite a few fish caught on a down wall. Last time I spoke to him, there was somebody with 4 and someone with 3, and so and then quite a few people with 2. So I think, yeah, unless we both start doing, start having a few pulls and a few fish, we ain't going to come anywhere today. But at least it has gone round, which is good. I'm going to get stuck into my pork pie now. It worked for me last time, so I'm going to have a pork pie and a cup of tea. So, and then just hope it goes round. Right, hopefully I'll come back with a fish on then. See you soon. Well, quick update, there's about 3 minutes to go, it ain't gone round again. Yeah, and I think nearly everyone in this section now has got 2 fish. 2 carp anyway, apart from myself and Adam. So yeah, not going to be doing too well in the section either. I don't know, I haven't heard any more from my partner, so I don't know if he's had any more. but yeah, if he hasn't, then we won't be in the frame this time. So, but can't always be in there, but yeah, he's nice. So anyway, yeah, like I say, we've got a few minutes to go, so if I don't have anything in the next few minutes, then I shall obviously see you when I'm in my car driving back. Oh, hi guys, on my way home now in the car. Yeah, got no complaints on the draw today. I've drawn an area I wanted to go to, and from what I've heard, you know, those pegs there where I were, you know, can produce fish. So unfortunately today they didn't, and my partner drew 14 on the damn wall, which is, you know, I'd have took that any day. I'd have run to that peg. So there wasn't a massive amount of fish caught on the damn wall, but he had one, and I think there was like 2s and 3s and 4s caught around him, and I had one, and the guy to my right, Gary, he had 2. Adam Wakeling had 1 carp after 18 minutes, and then he had a small roach, I think, the next cast, and then that was it. He had no more pulls either. But his 1 carp went 17 pounds, so yeah, that's some roach, Adam. He's playing it in, going, oh, it's only a roach, 17 pound carp. So yeah, and I think his partner Kibber's done quite well as well, so they might have a bit of a pick up today. So yeah, I don't quite know who's won it, because there's a lot of people that won sections. Steve Ringer won his section, but Phil didn't have a pull. The guy that won our section, Dave, he had 40 odd pound. Right at the other end of our section, appears to be where the fish were today. His partner hasn't had a pull either, so yeah, so I don't quite know who's going to take the money today, but yeah, I decided to get in the car and come straight home as I was at the other end of the reservoir rather than drive round to see the pickup. Had a great day, great banter, sat next to Adam, so thanks Adam, had a really enjoyable day even though it was slow. And yeah, and it was interesting to go around to the sailing club. It's a bit of a long walk to say the least, and a bit up and downy, but it's better than fishing sort of over the other side in the sort of like 105s to 110. It's definitely a better walk than that, just because that was really boggy last time I was there and almost impossible to push your trolley through it. So, but thanks to my partner Mark Leader, yeah, just sorry you didn't have a better day on a damn wall. It's unusual. Those pegs have been fishing quite well, but like I say, the water's come right up now. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Someone said that the reason we didn't do so well on the sailing club was because the boats didn't come out today. It's obviously it's Christmas time and the boats hadn't come out. Quite often that kind of like pushes the fish sort of around into our area. I don't know, I can't comment, that's the first time I fished it. But we didn't have a boat come along, and like I say, I just had that 1 pull. I was lucky I had that 1 pull, to be honest with you. But yeah, there was a few fish caught on our section, 1s and 2s predominantly, but there was a couple of guys that had more than that. There was a 40 pound, 30 pound and a 20 pound, and a 17 pound from Adam with his 1 big fish. So yeah, I enjoyed it, and yeah, I would go up there and fish again. I just think it's a bit of a lottery at the moment. I think the fish have really showed up on the reservoir, and I think if you're in that area where the fish are, they'll tend to just keep sort of like pushing about and moving about, but you'll have a few during the day. We just weren't in that area today. So
Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and all of my viewers. Thanks ever so much. Really do appreciate you watching. Hope you continue to watch, and I hope you enjoy watching the videos. If you do and you want to see more of them, please subscribe. I guarantee that you'll always get a little message come up to let you know I put a new video out there. I wish everybody a happy new year, and yeah, obviously I shall hope to see you in the swim in the new year soon. Thank you.